I ended up pretty much buying the town, with a couple of exceptions. There's an office building and another house, which we later converted into an office, and then 24 townhouse lots in the restaurant and a parking lot and a couple other parcels in there. So I got all this real estate. I've opened these two restaurants, and they're doing great. And then along comes Mr. COVID. And when you couple that with the lakeside, I mean, that's a pretty tough combination to have to face every day. It was a tough time. A lot of restaurants went out of business, the ones that were undercapitalized and just kind of gave up and threw in the towel. Survived COVID. The publicity for Lakeside, there's this negative overtones about Trappe. And it's not the town, it's only Lakeside. And yet we suffer from the negativity. And I've actually almost pleaded with the negative leaders that let's bury the hatchet and let's start looking at everything that's positive about what's happening in Talbot County. And to the best of my knowledge, it's gone pretty well. I mean, they're selling and leasing houses. My reports are that the sewage treatment plant is exceeding all expectations. The town of Trappe is happy with what's going on. They're going to help the town build the new town office building down the road. Yeah. So there's a lot of positive things too, and we just have to dwell on the positive things. I look at the number of people that we're bringing into town, daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and we're really bringing in hundreds of people a week. Thousands probably, between either Mama Maria's, the coffee trap, and then we added on to the coffee trap because it was doing so well. We put a big new kitchen behind it, and then we connected it to the building next door, which used to be the Trappe Family Restaurant. So we have a nice dining room there now, and we're also going to have a smoker over there. We're going to start doing smoked brisket and pork and all that stuff well too. So we got three restaurants: the Mama Maria's Coffee Trap, and the Old Tap Tavern, and then right next to it is the Cork and Bottle Trap, which is a liquor store, and nobody knows about it. We're doing the best we can to get the word out on Cork, but we got a tremendous inventory of fine spirits and wines and craft beers, and the big thing now is these alcohol-infused drinks in a can that the younger generation seem to like. I never had that when I was growing up. We have people coming from Salisbury. Regular customers come from Salisbury. And Queen Anne's County, we get a lot of people. We got people coming from St. Michael's, which, they have all those restaurants to choose from, and they're coming there. So it's the people, and then our ratings has always been like 5.8, 5.9, or 4.8, 4.9, almost perfect. And if we do have a complaint, my son, who is now in the business with me, Dorian, he's our marketing director. So Dorian is on every negative response immediately, and we tell the people, come back, we'll give you a free drink or a dessert or whatever. The other good news is that my son-in-law, Curtis Snyder, who is a recent graduate of the University of Baltimore, and he's now joined the development company, which is called the Delmarva Real Estate Management Group. And people have started now to improve their properties, painting the front porch, cutting the grass, putting a little addition on, remodeling, and some of the houses are flipping, and either people are buying them, fix them up and living in them, or flipping them, speculators coming in. But the whole town looks better, cleaner. And the town council and the planning commission have supported us 100%. Our commercials are full. The office building has been full. I converted an old house into a law offices, and that's where my son-in-law is. And of course that's full. And the townhouses, there's 7 more under construction. Most of those are sold. All the others are sold and occupied. And they're all good families, a good mix of families in there. And Wes Schumann, of course, is still the builder, and he's building those. And Wes and Ray Bergman were partners in the apartment house, and we've kept Habitat for Humanity, and and Midshore Home Improvement, and a lot of good tenants over there. We also bought the rest of Main Street down to the corner. And so we have room now to put up another office building with maybe some residential mixed in. And we're asking the Planning Commission, we're asking the public, tell us what you want. I mean, I'd like to get a physical therapy or some kind of health care in there. We're talking to UPS stores, anything that will bring people into town. And then, of course, the town is going to build a new fire department. And they need it, and we're going to be one of the headquarters for fundraising. And we've done this with the Habitat, with hospice, with the hospital, with For All Seasons, with Benedictine, just about every major charity in town. What we do is they invite their people, we invite our people, we fill the house, we make it easy for them to give out money. They have auctions, they play games, we have entertainment. They get the chance to stand up and make a pitch. And then at the end of the evening, usually some very generous person matches a good part of it. You know. The old auction building on Route 50, owned by the Nelson family, that property was there for years. And it really started to, he closed the auction and it really got run down. So anyway, I bought it. It's like 3 lots and all zoned commercial with water and sewer. So the first thing we're doing there is the end of this month, today's October 1st, a new Dollar General, the market store, will open in Trappe. Trappe will finally have a food store. Yeah. Now they don't have to go to Cambridge for a loaf of bread or Easton for a gallon of milk. So that's going to be exciting, and they're going to have fresh produce. If you haven't been by there, it's a beautiful building. And then next to it is another finished commercial lot. And we're looking for now they call them quick service restaurants, QSRs, instead of fast food. Oh. But it's a fast food restaurant. So there's a company called Zaxby's, Zaxbys. It's a chicken franchise coming up from the South. Fabulous chicken and everything that goes with it. And it's also become a family business now with Dorian and Curtis and my daughter. Teresa is involved behind the scenes. She's got 2 grandkids now. Little Tommy just came along in December. I kid people. I say, I never knew what my exit strategy would be in this business because I've been 5 different careers and I got all this stuff going on. Well, my daughter married my exit strategy. And I'm telling you what, it's going to turn out really good, and they're all going to be happy, and they're going to stay on the Eastern Shore, which is one of my goals. But I'm still on my campaign of getting Trappe in the same conversation as Oxford, St. Michael's, and Easton. I mean, we get requests to go in people's programs for different things. And I look at the program and the word Trappe doesn't even show it, and yet they want us to buy an ad, you know. So, I mean, people have got to start recognizing that the Trappe is a very viable, important community. It's got tremendous history, you know. It's over 100 years old. We have the Nace Parade where we celebrate one of the founders of the Emancipation Proclamation. And there's so many good things going on. I mean, the good news is that for 5 years in a row now, Mama Maria's has been voted the #1 restaurant in Trappe, and the Coffee Trappe has come in a close second. So, and now we have the top 3 because of the tavern. So, I mean, what more could I ask for, you know? Plus.